Premier Doug Ford says the checks will soon be in the mail. His government will be sending out $200 for every taxpayer in the province and their children. The Premier announcing details of the multi-billion-dollar giveaway today. Al Sweeney joining us live in studio to break it all down. Al.
Matt, the Premier says this is not a Halloween trick-or-treat. Instead, it's going to be a little something special just after Christmas when the bills are coming in. Premier Ford says the money will start arriving early in the new year.
Our government will provide every Ontario taxpayer a $200 tax-free rebate.
Every taxpayer will get a check for $200 from Doug Ford's government. Some will get more than that.
As I always say, this money belongs to the taxpayers, not the government.
The check giveaway will work this way. Taxpayers resident in Ontario, 18 or over, who filed a 2023 tax return will get a $200 check, but not people who were bankrupt or in jail convicted of a crime in 2024. Parents will get an additional $200 for each child under 18. For a family of 4, that means $800.
That's money that families can use to pay off their credit card after the holidays, to buy a winter coat for their kids, or to cover the cost of gassing up the family car.
Ford says his government's giveaway will cost $3 billion and send checks to 15 million people.
It's a nice surprise.
What are you going to do with $200, do you think?
I mean, not much. Buy more groceries.
Although $200 may not go far, students say it could help.
Oh, wow, that's good, yeah.
What would you do with $200?
I would use it for my school funding, use it for what I need.
Gas money, transportation, I commute to school, so I need that money for that kind of stuff.
But there's a fair amount of skepticism.
Great. I'm not going to complain about it.
I don't know. I think something's up with that.
Right.
Myself.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's going to give you $200 for no reason, right?
A McMaster political science professor calls it classic electioneering.
They could just tax us less. But if you give these out every year, you get the benefit of seeming to give people back their money. But I think, it's a bit of a rubes game. I think citizens catch on, and in many ways it increases their cynicism.
And there are suggestions Ford could use the money instead for things like the housing crisis.
The ones who have absolutely nothing, and it's everywhere now, the tent people, they are the ones that should be helped by Ford.
And a one-time payment right before an election isn't going to solve the affordability crisis for Ontarians.
The Premier is attempting to bribe Ontarians with their own money.
So this isn't the first time an Ontario government has given away money to taxpayers. Mike Harris's government sent out checks of up to $200 in the year 2000. And of course, the current federal government gives out the carbon tax rebate. Ford says he can provide what he calls taxpayer relief because the government has more money from sales tax and federal tax changes.